Hey, how's it going? This is Kenny with Keller Williams Realty. Thanks for checking me out. Hope everybody's having a great week. This week, I wanted to talk about this company called Curbio and kind of my situation, and I'm trying them out. I'm kind of being the guinea pig, but hopefully, this will help clients out and I can just spread the information in the future. So, just to like recap, I mentioned in the video, it's been a while back, that I had a house a rental house that I'm going to be selling. So I'm working on that. I'm working on getting it sold, and I wanted to kind of keep the rehab light and not put too much money in it. So I put like 10 grand in, a little bit more than 10 grand on fixing it up, and it's going well. I had to buy like a new roof or whatever. That was a big part of it. And then a few other things, but it's not done yet. So after the 10 grand, I ran out of money. I ain't gonna lie. So it's just been kind of sitting for like, I won't say a month, but it's been sitting for a little minute. I would like to have it moving. I would like to have it on the market. Um, so I have a great handyman that I'm working with. Um, but the thing about it is that I just don't have the money right now. I have to close another house or whatever, and then finish up, and hopefully that would be enough, and to get it on the market and everything like that. But I was thinking, like, even if I do that, then that'll probably take all my money again, and it might not even be enough. Um, so I was trying to work out a solution with the handyman to maybe pay him at closing or something like that. And I believe the last kind of, he was trying to work with me, and he did a good job. Not to take anything away from him. But the last thing that he told me, he was like, okay, like, try to, if I front you the work or whatever, then if you could pay me back in 30 or 60 days. And I said, that's cool. That seems reasonable. But then I thought about it, like the way the market is right now, it might take 30, 60 days for it to close easy. And, it might take you a few weeks to get done with the work, and then, just to get it under contract might take 30 or 60 days, and might take 30 more to get it to closing. So, like, I don't want that hanging over my head, and I don't want to enter into a deal with someone where they're expecting some out of me, where I'm not able to perform. Uh, you know, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, all the way around. If something like that, and I was just trying to say, like, hey, I don't know when it's going to close, but when it's going to close, I have the money. We weren't quite able to work it out, and like I said, I would definitely work with him again. Great guy, and I had got him referred from a client. He did a great job for a client, and he's doing a great job for me. So, good handyman that I was working with. But the Curbio deal was more about the finance. And so what Curbio does is, they'll go ahead and front you the work, and then you can pay it back at closing. So I'm in preliminary talks with them or whatever, but I like the idea, and I could do an update video in the future. But if you're in that same type of situation where you need some work done, um, Curbio's deal, and they were telling me just a little bit about themselves, and I'll know more once I get all the way through it. But they were saying, it could be like a large scope type of deal or a smaller scope type of deal, whatever the work you need to get your house ready to sell. Um, excuse me. They'll be able to work with whatever amount. It doesn't have to be like a certain amount. So that's pretty cool. And you don't have to come out of pocket, because if you don't have that money saved, then you're stuck. Because, like in my situation, I got to sell the house to pay back or whatever. So it's hard to get it ready to sell if you don't have the funds saved. So I ran through my funds, and honestly, I was kind of stuck. So with Curbio, it was just a way to keep things moving. Um, so That's really all I had for this week. If you're looking to fix your house up and get it on the market, you might want to check them out. Another one that I like is Knock. I like the idea of it. This is another one I've never worked with, but I'm eager to try them out because I like their home swap idea. So Knock, like knocking on the door. They have a home swap program, which basically, instead of having to sell your house first and then buy another one, you're able to get financing through them. Go ahead and buy the house first, buy the new house, and then you're able to sell your old house later. They call it home swap, and they actually give you like a small loan, like 20 grand or something. I'm not sure the specifics on that, but they give you money to fix your house up to sell. You might say, Kenny, that sounds like a lot of work for nothing. Well, the idea behind the home swap is, if you don't have a home swap, then for your home to sell in the best manner, you need to get out of it and you need it to be fixed up. That's two things that you need to have. You need it to be fixed up and nice, and then you need to move out, completely move out. You need to be gone, all your pictures, all your stuff, all your everything, not no scheduling conflicts. You need to be able to show it all day, every day, and you need to not be there at all, not living there, not have anything there. Need to be completely empty. So what that might cause is a situation where you're going to go stay with friends and put stuff in storage. What it might cause is some kind of short-term rental type of thing. So those things are hassles. What it might cause is extra moving expenses. So with something like Home Swap, and I don't know if there's similar people out there, but it's a good idea. Um, it avoids that to move type of situation, and it also avoids what's called a contingency contract. So sometimes people have to get out of their first home in order to buy the new home. So you write your offer on the new home, like you're working with an agent, and you say, okay, I want to buy 123 Main Street. Okay, I write in there that I have to sell my first home in order to do this deal. Your financing, might depend on it, or whatever might depend on it. And then here's a second, not to get too technical, but here's a second layer of that contingency. So that seller might accept you. So you put in an offer, you say, hey, I need this, I want to buy this house, and I'm able to buy the house, but only if I sell my home first. And my home's on the market, but I'm trying to sell it. So it's got to sell, it's got to close, and then I'm able to close with you to buy this new one. Seller might say, man, that's a lot of trouble, but I really ain't got nothing else going on, so I'll go ahead and accept you. But they can put a provision in there that's called a kick out. It says, yeah, they are under contract with you, but they're able to kick you out if they get a better deal that comes along. So they're not held to it. They're only held to it if they get like a better deal or whatever. And they're able to do that. So all that contingency, all that kick out possibility, all the moving twice, all this kind of stuff. If you've ever done it, you could definitely comment. And um, I hear people telling me about the hassle that this type of thing is. So so that's Knock, and that's Curbio. So just some programs out here. They're seeing kind of the pain points in buying and selling, and trying to obviously make some money, but it's smart business ideas in my opinion. But anyways, I hope everybody has a great evening, and thanks for checking me out. Continue to check me out every Wednesday. I'm going to keep coming out with videos, and thanks for tuning in.